today I'm taking y'all with me to my absolute favorite park. I have a lot of favorites, don't get me wrong. I have a lot of favorites, and they're spread between the upstate of South Carolina. There's Greenville, Anderson, and Spartanburg, and also all the way as far as Aiken. Actually, Augusta, North Augusta, and Augusta, Georgia, and anywhere in between, right? I have a lot of favorite parks in between that space. Hell, I even found one in Columbia that I love. But this one that I'm going to today, that I'm taking y'all with me to today, is my absolute, hands down, favorite, most favoritist park of all time. It is the most beautiful park I have ever seen. It has the most beautiful trees I have ever seen. The most beautiful landscaping I've ever seen. It is just beautiful. And it's also a horse track there that I have not found yet. But it's only because I get so caught up in the trees and the water features and the nature that's there. I'm satisfied and satiated with just experiencing that. So I haven't made it to that other side of the park yet. Maybe we'll make it there today. Maybe we won't. I don't know. Only time will tell. And we'll see when we get there. But I just wanted to come on here and do an intro real quick. Update y'all on what I got going on. I may even check in on the way there and chat it up a little bit. But I just wanted to make the intro so that way I wouldn't forget about the intro. I haven't got on the road yet. I'm actually sitting here right now waiting on AT&T. Waiting on AT&T to open. And there's the AT&T. And I am going to be doing my early upgrade. I only got 4 payments left on this phone, so I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade my phone because I done had this phone since 2022. So coming up on 3 years, and it overheat a lot, and the battery don't drain as fast as most people batteries do when their batteries be going stupid, right? But I have noticed that it does not hold the charge as long as it did when I first got it, and I'm having to charge my phone more throughout the day. Could be because I use it more, but I don't really use my phone like that. But in order for me to keep a good amount of juice on my phone, I have to pretty much keep it on the charger throughout the day. And I just know it's time for a new phone, especially with the overheat. And I'm having to, when I got my air running, I have to sit it in front of the van, and like I'm gonna show y'all how that looks, how it goes. My phone gets turned sideways, and it goes between these two right here and sits right on this vent. And this is where my phone sits while it's on the charger, while I'm riding, because I don't want it to overheat. Because it will shut my apps down. It will, it just causes disruptions with the phone, and I want to take care of the things that I have. So anyway, and also that's where y'all be sitting when the camera is cutting out part of my face. Y'all be sitting right there on the vent. And also when it seems like you can't really hear me that good because of a bunch of background noise, it'd be the air. It'd be the AC blowing. So anyway, I'm probably still going to be doing the same thing with the new phone, like sitting it right there, because it's just a good, comfortable space for me to sit it in. It don't never fall or none of that, and I drive all the time. But I'm going to let it, whatever. I'm still going to probably do the same thing with that. But either way, I will see y'all probably in the store, maybe once we on the road. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. So now we are finally on the road. Oh, my damn nose is itching. My nose is like right up under my nose is itching. But yep, we're on the road, and I'm about to get on this freeway in just a second. Yep, about to be on 26 East. 26 East, yeah. In a quarter of a mile.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto the I-26 East ramp to Columbia.
So, yeah. This is what I have been craving to do. And I just want to offer a word of encouragement to anybody who's waiting on anything to take a step or make a move.
Continue on I-26 East for 24 miles.
That will add value to your life. If you're waiting on anything to happen first before you do something, I'm here to tell you that when you wait to do it, 9 times out of 10 you'll never do it. a lot of the times what you're waiting to do is waiting on you to do it, so that whatever it is you're trying to do first can actually happen naturally, organically. So whatever that thing is that you're waiting to do, because there's some filler in between your right now and that thing it is that you want to do that thing that you want to do so that the filler can unfold organically. Release control. When I tell you that adds so much value to your life, it creates a space for you to be genuinely happy with yourself and your choices. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here real quick and give y'all a quick little update on where I'm at and what's going on right now. And I will probably be back once I get to the park. Something else. Yep, this is topic number 2. Something else though, and this is just a moment of vulnerability for me. I spent a lot of years of my life feeling like I didn't need nobody, right? Feeling like I didn't need no man for nothing, because that's what was instilled in me, for one, by my mama. And I figured that as long as I had my family, I didn't need nobody else for nothing. But then I realized that my family was only, there due to obligation and expectation. It wasn't because they wanted to be. So I, just fell back from that. But in that space of me falling back from my family and their duty to show up for me, or their sense of duty, it's a distorted sense of obligation, because I don't obligate or expect nobody to show up for me, to be completely honest. But in the space of me falling back from that and choosing to lean more on myself, the Most High, I learned that I'm not meant to do life alone. I'm not meant to do it all by myself, right? That doesn't mean that I can't do it all by myself, because I can. I'm fully equipped, fully capable, but I was made to be a wife. I was created to be a wife. I was created to be a helpmate. I was created to be an equally yoked partner in a romantic partnership. So I say that to say I am enjoying my freedom. I am embracing my freedom. I value my fucking freedom because it's peaceful here. So with that being said, I am not in no rush to go into nobody's connection with nobody. I'm not in no rush to connect romantically with anybody. And the only space that I see myself connecting romantically in is in a connection that holds space for all of me, for all that is positive about me and all that is negative about me, all of my ebbs and flows, and for me to be able to show up in my wholeness, in my completeness, and not have to water myself down. That's the only connection or space that I'm willing to entertain. Anything outside of that, I just don't want no parts of it. I'd rather be single and continue to enjoy my peace, because it's peaceful here. And once again, I value that. I respect that. I honor that. And I cherish that, because when I tell y'all, I have been committed to creating a life of ease for myself, and I finally got traction. It took a long time, and it took a lot of hard work and a lot of uphill fighting, because I had to fight an uphill battle to find this place of peace, this place of ease, this place of softness within myself. But I got it nonetheless, and I'm not about to allow anything or anyone to move me from that place, or to come and introduce any other space that don't align with that, So anyway, I just wanted to get on here and chat about that real quick and be a little vulnerable with my crew. Anyway, I'll see y'all when I get to the park. Hey y'all, so I got on here to show y'all what I love about coming to this park. Still got 30 minutes before I get there, but This is what I love about it. Long country roads and getting to see all the beautiful fields, and y'all gonna see in a minute if I can can't get the damn. I'm just gonna do this. Prop my little finger here and hold it. Just hold on. Y'all to get to see a couple of orchards in a minute. And the speed limit is 55 on most of these roads. Like until you get into like the residential areas, for the most part, the speed limit down this way is 55 everywhere. See, there go an orchard. That's just a field where you can't see it that good now, but there's another part of that same orchard. A little glimpse into the field. This is what I love about coming to Aiken. Not quite in Aiken yet, I'm still in Edgefield County. But this drive is just worth it. Like, I would literally drive down here and just turn around and go back. That's how much I love this drive. More orchards. Nice little country house sitting across the street from the orchard. I'm pretty sure they own the orchard. If they don't, they probably know who owned the damn orchard. And this house over here, I am in love with this house. Y'all. The porch, the big ass yard, the trees out front. I am in love with that house. And my favorite thing about the drive itself, aside from the orchards and the fields and all the things you get to see, is the porches. Because the country porches, if you know, you know. Especially if it's a house that sits on a field or on a little bit of acreage, it always comes with a nice ass porch. I have an affinity for porches. I do. And if a house doesn't have a porch, that is not the house for me. So anyway, I just wanted to come on here and show y'all a little bit of the drive. I got off the freeway probably about, it's probably been an hour ago now. Yeah, because I had an hour and a half left to drive when I got off the freeway. So anyway, I'll see y'all when we get to the park. Maybe for real this time. Maybe. I might be back again. Alright, y'all, I'm back again. We got 9 minutes before we pull up to the park. I literally got on here this time to show y'all the last stretch of my least favorite part of the ride. I don't like this part. I've already passed the hotel that I normally stay at, which is on this particular road, but this road is my least favorite part of the drive. Like, before I get to the part where the hotel is that I normally stay in, that part is okay, but it's not, I don't really like that part that much either, because I know it's going to come up to the part that I don't like, right? And it's like where you got a bunch of trees and a lot of different like little trailers and small houses that look beat up and condemned, probably mixed in with the trees and stuff. So anyway, now we're on the last little stretch of that part of the ride. And then it opens up into another one of my most favorite parts of the drive down here, which is downtown Aiken. Downtown Aiken is beautiful to me. And the park is actually in downtown Aiken, or on the outskirts of downtown Aiken. Either way, we're going to pass through downtown to get to the park, and it doesn't feel like you're out of downtown when you get to the park. So that's why I say I believe it's a part of downtown. But needless to say, this part right here is just my least favorite part. You finna see, it's just like little random things peppered in with the trees, like that little building over there. I don't like it. I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Then of course the speed limit drop all the way down to 45. Go from 45 to 35. Then it's gonna drop all the way down to 25 at some point. Now that's my store over there though. I love that store. They got a little bit of everything. They got cooked food. They got cold sandwiches. They got a little bit of everything. There's a Dollar Tree on the side, and I believe an AT&T store if I'm not mistaken. But hold on, let me adjust this camera. Let's see, I got 44 minutes before I run out of recording time. I'm trying to make sure I get as much footage as possible on the way to here, because when I get here, it's just gonna be the park footage, and I may, if I remember, get some footage of me leaving the park. But anyway, this is the least favorite part. I'm gonna pause it until I get to the favorite part. Actually, it's about to open up to it in just a second, so I'm just gonna hold on. Dang, man. So that's a 2-hour drive. I'm trying to think if the commute would be worth it if I were to move down this way and just drive to and from work, because that was a plan.
In a quarter mile,
last year,
turn left onto Hampton Avenue Northwest.
To move down this way and work wherever my job is, but I don't know if I want to actually live in Aiken. I gotta sit with that for a little bit. I'm going to the left. Okay, so now this is where it opens up to one of my most favorite parts of the ride.
Turn left onto Hampton Avenue Northwest.
This is it.
You have arrived.
Now there's stuff on the opposite side of the street too, but I don't know if it's a part of the park. Okay, mail truck, what you gonna do? I got a parking space in the shade. This is nice. Now, just an example of the trees here, y'all. Look at that big, beautiful tree. And there's one on the other side of it too. But this one, look at it. Just look at it. Yes, I have an affinity for trees just as well as porches. So anyway, we have arrived at the park, and I will be back to show y'all more trees, because that's what we're here for, to enjoy the trees, and so I can ground a little bit in this beautiful nature in this beautiful city called Aiken. All right, and we are here. This might be one of the first pergolas ever made. Time to do my favorite thing to do when I'm outside. Come out of these streets. I didn't mean to do that. I like the trees with the low-hanging branches. Because when I was little, I used to climb trees. So if the branches was low-hanging, I could climb it. Car right there. He's just chilling. See if he gonna move when I get close to him. Oh, there's the baby. He just ran though. Hope y'all got to see him. It just don't look the same. It looked like it had spirals going up and around it. But it didn't come down. All the ladies were sitting right here, that's why. Loblolly Pine. That's the kind of tree it is. And I love it here. So the Staples, I guess this is the way you would go to get to the Staples. Ah, there's one right here. It just popped up. There's one over there too. We can kill him. There you go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight, 9. See, I'm sweating. I don't know the temperature, but I know it's hot as a bitch. It's probably 97 or 100 degrees at this point because it's hot. It's good and hot. Face all is shiny. Look at this. Sweating all down my neck. But I ain't complaining. Not at all. I'm grateful to be out here in nature again. It's been a while. Now I gotta go find a store that got some crushed ice. Because I want some crushed ice in my life. Alright. Oh, that's it, y'all. We back in the car. I was gonna sit down and write some poetry, but it's too damn hot to be sitting out there. I'm gonna sit right here and write a little bit of poetry. Anyway, that's that. Thank y'all for coming along with me to this park. Yes, I drove 2 hours to walk 15 minutes through a park. I kid y'all not. If it brings me joy, I will go through hell and high water to get to it. The hell and the high water is worth it to experience peace, to experience joy, to experience a little bit of happiness, right? So, I mean, it is what it is, and this is going to fill me up probably for another week or so to come. Thank y'all for coming along with me today. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next video.